Hey, it's your narrator speaking. Thank you so much for listening to Spare the Crying, and a special thanks to our star catchers on Patreon: River Strix, Meadow, Seth, Jeffrey, Julian, and River. Your support means more than we can say. I hope you all enjoy this story. The gun fires. And that's how the fools all die. At least that's what I think will happen. But maybe not. Maybe there'll be a miracle. Maybe something will save them. Maybe they'll find a way to save themselves. But this is a nest of vampires, and I highly doubt it. There's not much you can do. Unless you do something very, very foolish. And it might just work. Kira. I told you once. You have a wish. And if you want, it can give you a chance. But twisting fate is always dangerous. I don't want you to die. I'll do it if you tell me to. I'll give you a chance.
Yes, please.
Are you certain?
Am I ever? But yes.
Kirit, you put the vial of tears where?
There were 6. He's been keeping them in an inner pocket of his jacket, tucked close to his breast.
You reach into that pocket and pull out one of the vials, and inside is one of those mercurial stones, much like the one that Vivian created with you. And you take it out, and it lands on 20.
Oh.
And outside your door, the guard falls dead, and the sound of a gunshot rings through the halls. Kian, it was your turn first. You fired. Would you like to roll to attack?
You roll an 18.
I roll an 18.
Okay. 18 hits.
5.
5 damage.
5, yeah, flat rolled 5. I don't know.
Where are you aiming?
They are aiming for her heart.
Okay. She sees it coming, of course, as you did pause to speak before you fired the gun. But there is, for a moment, a look of shock on her face as she attempts to dodge it, and though doesn't quite manage to pierce through her heart, it grazes her along the collarbone of the shoulder. And this was blessed with holy water, right?
Infused with? Ox spent the time to do the research and make something that would harm undead.
Okay. The gash that it leaves through that silky, glittery dress. The wound beneath looks perhaps more intense than you would expect based on how quickly she managed to get out of the way. It doesn't bleed, or it looks like it is about to bleed and then stops very quickly, and the blood almost crystallizes for a moment. But even as it begins to crystallize and harden, a few drops of it fall and clatter to the ground. She lets out this painful hiss. Your damage is going to be multiplied by 3.
Oh,
Okay.
multiplied.
She looks back to you. and her eyes narrow. You're holding it all wrong. And then she looks to Kirit. What did you do? It is Jacques' turn. Kirit, do you say anything?
No. I'm scared.
You're just quietly in your little hut.
Jacques is standing next to Vivienne, and he looks faintly horrified and is glancing over his shoulder like something outside has distracted him, and seems almost frozen in place and skips his turn. Henry, is your turn now.
I was going to have him move just a little bit off to the side to get around the tiny hut and to use a bow indoors. Oh, nice. I didn't hurt myself that much doing it. That's good.
Are you adding radiant? Is that what you have right now? I don't know.
It adds
know what Henry
fire
has.
damage.
Oh, fire.
That I'm going to take Vivian as the sworn enemy for this oath bow.
Yeah.
Let's go. And now I can... Does a 29 hit?
A 29 will hit.
So 14 piercing damage and then 2 additional fire damage for the first attack. Nat 20, does that one hit on the next attack? 22 piercing and 4 fire. And then on top of that, hold up. What the fuck would max damage for this be? Let's see. Then the max damage would be 31 piercing and 4 fire damage.
Where are you aiming?
Well, there's already some damage around the heart area.
Yeah. When she stumbles back from Kian's shot, she stumbles basically right into the line of your arrows as you shoot. Your aim is perfect. They both thunk into her chest, exactly where you would think it would kill a normal person. Unlucky for you, lucky for her. She's not a normal person. And this time, when your arrows hit, it looks like there's no blood at all. They just sink into the fabric of her dress, into her skin, and remain there. She just like barely recovers from this impact and looks again to you, Henry. Can you roll an insight check?
Sure. 11.
There's just rage there. I don't think you see much beyond that. Henry, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, he's not good at those.
2.
Oh.
2, you say.
Wait, she's casting a spell? Because if she is casting a spell, I can do something.
It's 2 different pieces of it. I'm going to go with what this says. Oh, but it is touch, so she is going to run over to you.
Zoom
Oh, she has to go over there. Fuck. Did we decide that I can see through the dome?
Yeah.
I would like to try and counterspell her. Well, is it a 3rd level or lower spell?
No.
Okay. Oh god.
Or well, it is, but she's casting it higher.
Oh, great. 17.
You see a burst of light as you cast Counterspell that just fizzles out between Vivian's hands and Henry as she does 53 points of necrotic damage against you.
That's fucked, man.
And she's still gripping onto you as she says, I'll stop if you surrender.
No, thank you.
And you feel her grip tighten on your shoulders. Kirit, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Grease. On centered around Vivian. It's a 10-foot square. Not getting Henry too bad.
That's why you asked if I have fire.
Yeah, so that is difficult terrain.
Excellent.
For the duration of 1 minute, and I should say that Kirit has moved to the edge of the dome and stuck the necessary parts of his body out to cast a spell. Presumably hands and maybe face.
Excellent. I imagine the dome, as you can see Kirit through it, but it's not transparent fully. So there is still this sort of horrific floating face and arm imagery poking out from the dome.
I imagine it looks like tallow or something. It's just like animal fat.
Okay. This sort of beige-ish yellow grease suddenly appears and coats the ground. Vivian whips around to look at you.
And
Kirit.
she has to make a dexterity saving throw to not fall prone.
That's a 16?
It would be against my spell safety, which is a 16, so she beats it.
Her feet do slip a little bit, but she manages to stay up. And she still has one hand on Henry.
She's in stilettos?
She's not super high stilettos, but she's in heels.
Damn, good for her.
Kira, I'm going to have you make an insight check now.
14.
She looks like she looks like she's in pain. She has 2 arrows in her chest, and that like strange gash. She looks angry, of course. But there is this behind it look of horror as she meets your eyes that remains there for the remainder of this interaction.
Like fear or disgust or...
More like disgust. And Virgil, it is your turn.
Okay. Question for you. I've counted out my movement. May I stand here where the dome is kind of half and half? In this little spot? In the
You
grease?
can't get in the dome, but yeah, you can stand
Okay.
in the grease next to the dome.
I have to. I'm a melee fighter.
You do have to make
That's-
a dex about it.
Okay.
When you
When I enter,
Yeah.
enter or end your turn there.
this could be really embarrassing. As he runs around the dome towards Vivian, I would like to attempt to invoke the Rite of the Dawn. This is a wisdom check, as always, dear father.
Isn't this normally what you do when you meditate?
Yeah. Because I have fire, ice, and then in theory I have radiant, but
Cool.
he has struggled.
Yeah, roll wisdom
Okay.
with disadvantage.
Why?
Because you haven't been able to access this yet, and now
Yeah.
you're not even in a...
I know that I suck.
No!
Well, the first one's a natural 1, so I
Okay.
don't...
Well, with disadvantage, I'm afraid that it is the natural one.
Yeah.
So you don't feel anything happen.
Okay, that's alright. That was my bonus. As my action, it'll be fine. You ever run into Grease wearing haste? That's what I'm about to do.
Hell yeah.
So I cast haste, and I will attempt to enter melee to slash her. So this is a dex save.
Got
Does it
zoomies,
make
Yep.
does it make the blade go faster?
He Akira slides the last 5 feet. Hell yeah. It was an 18 on the dice. I think that I'm
Nice.
good. Because I'm Blade Singer Wizard, I can cast Blue Flame Blade on the attack. Okay. So he rushes up close to her, and as he swings down, the blade ignites with blue flame. Ooh, it's only a 16 to hit.
That's not going to do it.
Yeah, that's fair. That is my turn.
If you stay in the grease, you do have to make another
Another
dex
one at the end of
save.
my turn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm out of movement, but I do now have advantage on dex saves.
From haste.
From haste.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Kian, turn. I should have done this last time, but I'm going to do it at the start of your turn instead because I forgot. There's this split second that feels like it lasts a long time where you see something else or somewhere else. You're in another grand room, but this one feels much more sterile. You are on a stone circular island, lowercase I, island, in the middle of like a moat of water. On the other side is a familiar figure that you recognize as Daniel S. Dickens, holding a clipboard and pencil in hand. They tap the side of their face with the end of the pencil and then set it to the clipboard again. You see your hands raising themselves and forming the shape of... Well, you've seen Ox do it plenty of times. The motion you would make if you were holding a gun. Daniel S. Dickens nods. And it all kind of feels washed out and distant, but for a moment it overtakes your vision. And then it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do what I was gonna do before. They are going to run over by the door next to Jacques and look briefly at Jacques as they run past. And there's a bit of a questioning look in their eyes. And then she looks towards Vivian in the corner and she holds up a hand. And I'm gonna cast hex on Vivian. She has disadvantage on wisdom ability checks, and I was gonna do something else, but I think she puts the gun back at the bag on her hip, and they are going to raise their hand and cast their other hand and cast Eldritch Blast. 2 of those hit. 8 plus 3 necrotic from the hex. Second one does 10 force damage plus 1 necrotic from the hex.
It's only on the second hit that her attention turns to you, Kian. She's still sort of gripping onto Henry. She's still staring at Kirit. Next up is Jacques.
Real quick.
Yeah.
I think as she her gaze flits to Kian, they're going to stare at her for a second, and then I think for the first time they kind of glance down at their hands. And are there any remnants of what happened when they cast a spell?
Are you Kian? Do you look like Kian?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have any disguise?
No, Kian is Kian.
Nothing happened to your hands when you cast the spell. However, in your peripheral vision, you did see a glow of light just above and between your eyes. Jacques is making a wisdom save.
Oh, okay. Do you think that Jacques saw something? In the way that Kian saw something?
Jacques, at your side, Kian, still peering out the door, had just cracked it open to see, and you see too, the guard's body fallen there. Should just make a perception check real fast. Let's say Kian and Henry, who would be facing the door, both of you make perception checks.
3.
22.
22. Okay. Kian, I think you had just turned around to attack Vivienne. You're no longer looking out the door. Henry, you just get a glimpse as Jacques cracks it open to look out before he lets it shut close again. You see the body of the guard that you recognize, that you knew was out there. Just past are 2 other bodies. Beside one of them, you see the light sparkling off of what looks like red dust or sand. Jacques pulls himself back into the fight, into the room, and the door closes with a thud behind him.
What the fuck?
Henry, you are looking in this direction, and for a moment you meet Jacques' gaze. And of course, this is a frightening situation, I'll say the least. You feel like Vivienne's sort of claws clenching into your shoulder. But Jacques, the fear just vanishes from his face, and he grins at you and raises his bow. And there's this casual friendliness to it that for a moment you feel like everything's gonna be okay. And I'm going to give you some bardic inspiration. You can add a d10 to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw of your choice. That is just his bonus action. So for his attack, he does miss his attack though, but that's okay. He's busy inspiring Henry.
Yeah.
Maybe Kian, you can see that his hands are shaking. He fires at Vivienne and it misses. It flies past her and clatters against the wall. He's gonna stay where he is next to Kian. Henry, it's your turn.
I would like to try to break away from Vivienne. That'd be great. Okay, so do I want to put it in the grease is the question.
What? Look, I knew I had to grease things up.
Thank you.
Hey man, look me in the eyes. If you have to set me on fire, it's okay.
I'm not going to set you on fire. Don't worry. This will only affect Vivienne. So I'll put it just right on the very edge of the grease because I want to use Grasping Vine, which conjures a vine that spouts from the ground in an unoccupied space of your choice. So the one that's basically directly behind Vivienne. So it lashes out, and the creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
She gets yoinked back about 5 feet, just enough to be out of your range.
Henry's not gonna just stand there. I mean, there is 5 feet of grease and a vine that's gotten her.
Gruesome.
Yeah. So he's gonna go back against towards this wardrobe here and attack her. Let's go. It's an 18, so I'm assuming that hits.
Yes.
So that's 17 piercing damage and 4 fire damage. Okay, so 25 piercing damage and 4 fire damage on that second one.
Okay. Yeah, she is distracted as she's trying to pull herself out of this vine's grasp while not slipping on the grease. And yeah, both of your arrows manage to meet their mark, and each one is met with this hiss of pain as they hit her. Delilah probably runs after you, right?
Yes. Yeah, she follows.
Yeah. She is certainly going to do this.
Okay.
Your turn started.
Not yet.
Okay.
She vanishes from her hole in the vines and appears on the opposite side of the room from the rest of you, in the opposing corner.
Oh.
There's a moment where she almost seems afraid as she reappears there and kind of places both her hands on the walls behind her as if to steady herself. Then she's going to take her turn.
I feel bad, guys. I feel pretty bad.
It's not that she's not the bad guys. It's just that also we might also be
Yeah.
the bad guys.
And she vanishes.
Boo.
Oh no.
Yeah, and she vanishes, so we gotta kill her.
Kira.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
woman.
The wording on Firebolt is interesting.
I think you would roll probably the attack with disadvantage if you can't see them.
Oh,
At
I
least you
hope I
can use
don't
it.
CRISPR.
CRISPR a little.
I thought you would hope that you do CRISPR.
Yeah, but I didn't. I rolled like 11 to hit.
That is going to miss. Yeah, you
Yep.
just see your firebolt explode against the wall. Leaves a black scorch mark, but does not appear to hit a vampire. Vivienne.
She already-
What about her?
Which one of you? Oh, I'll roll a little dice and that'll help me decide.
Do you
Okay,
think
Henry, sorry.
that protects you from her?
Henry, roll a wisdom save. Roll with advantage.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It rolled the same thing.
Brutal.
I feel cheated.
Oh, you hate to see it.
5.
5.
Oh.
You are charmed. You see Vivienne as a friendly acquaintance. It doesn't mean you have to do what she says. It just means that maybe you should give her a chance. All of your friends are fighting her.
Well, first of all, what happens to me when I start my turn in the grease? May
It's
I
when you
leave?
enter or end your turn there.
Okay, I would like to step out of it.
Would you like to roll a perception check?
Sure, I would like to do that, yeah. Thank you. 5.
You know where she was last, at least.
Okay. Well, I will use my bonus to invoke my Rite of the Flame to get more fire, even more. How does one find an invisible woman? I will move 25. I'll go kind of the middle of the room. I will cast Shape Water and take out the water from his water skin and throw it out in front of him towards the corner where she was. Just see what happens.
Roll to attack.
Okay. Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Another natural one.
Okay. I think the punishment for the natural one is just the humiliation of failure.
Oh, well, that is nothing he is unused to.
It just splashes against the floor, the wall, and it doesn't seem to be impeded by any invisible structure in the way or person in the way.
I have a useless haste action. I will use my haste action to dash and just walk this way and see if anything happens. I don't bump into her, do I?
No. Kian, Jacques leans in close to you and says quietly in your ear, "Get Marigold.
She's not.
She's fine."
Keen reaches with his mind and... Marigold?
And Marigold appears on your shoulder, Kian, as little falcon.
There is a weight that they didn't know was there is lifted. They kind of steady themselves and remember what they're doing and reach into the bag of holding, and they're going to pull out the gem of seeing and look through it. And that uses one true sight. Where is Vivienne?
You see Vivienne right behind Virgil.
Keen just lifts a hand, and they can kind of tell that that doesn't work so much anymore, but they focus their magic, and they're gonna Eldritch Blast again. 23, 18, and
He ducks.
23. She's right Behind you!
Oh, fantastic.
And those all hit. 11 points of force damage, plus 2 necrotic. 10 points of force damage, plus 6 necrotic. 9 points of force damage, plus 1 necrotic.
Yeah, you all see the Eldritch Blast magic get stopped at a location behind Virgil. You don't see Vivienne, but you all can see that something is there.
Kian, like, kind of aims each one, like, at a corner of her, so it kind of, for that second, it kind of goes around her.
You take 13 points of piercing damage, 17 points of necrotic damage.
Reduced to half, so that's...
Just the necrotic, right?
Just the
Yeah.
necrotic.
As you feel a piercing sort of pain. Do you have any skin showing?
This prude, not much.
I think it's just like at your neck, where the fabric of your collar is thin. You feel this piercing pain there, and it's a recognizable feeling for you.
Yeah, that is familiar. It still hurts.
It's Jacques' turn now. I think I'll give Jacques a chance with advantage to fire, or Kian, not with advantage, disadvantage. That's not very good. Jacques always does such a bad job.
He's doing his best.
Well, it's just that he rolled a 3, so he fires, he misses, and you just hear him like, ugh.
You have to raise your elbow more.
He glares at you.
Kian glares at you.
Listen, I don't know much, but I do know a little bit about shooting your shot. So
Henry, it's your turn.
He has 5 hit points, so he should cure wounds himself.
that's an appropriate use.
And that's all for his turn.
Okay. Jacques' hand in yours, Kian, falls limp.
Is somebody attacking him?
No. He just lets go. Virgil, you take 15 piercing damage and 8, so only 4 necrotic damage as she chomps on you again.
Could you not? My god!
She does not respond. That is her turn. Kirit.
And she is still invisible?
If she attacks one of you guys, does that...
If it's just normal invisibility, then a spell or an attack will break it.
That would break it.
Yeah.
So she is visible now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, good.
Kirit is going to poke his hands and face out of the dome again and cast Mind Sliver at Vivienne. The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw.
That is a 16.
Yeah, no, she saves. Dang it. Okay, fair
She
enough.
keeps rolling 16s, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's exactly
You could
how much of a wizard I am. I don't think I have a bonus action that isn't foolish.
You could be. Hey, remember what the voice at the beginning said? You could be foolish. It might be good.
Kirit's gonna keep hiding in his little hut.
Virgil.
Okay, I keep haste, and he turns to her as she is now scarily visible, and he will start his blade song and swing at her
Okay.
with his sword.
I think as you turn around to her is just when she is pulling out a second arrow from her chest, and it clatters to the floor as it swings, as your sword swings, and you have a chance to see that the wound there closes up.
And I'll just do the second one. Is a natural 20.
That also hits.
Max damage is nice. 13 slashing, 2 fire. Why didn't I blue flame blade? That's okay. And the second hit was the natural 20. It's max damage again, so another 13 slashing, and then 2 of these. Right? Is that how that works? How the fuck? And then
So you
roll
roll
again.
Max
Again.
damage plus a normal roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
That plus
Damn.
3, 29 on the second hit. As the sword strikes the second time, I would like to brand her with the glowing sunflower across her chest. Wait, no, I have another haste action. This one, I will blue flame blade her. 3 is 9 slashing, 5 fire. Whew, okay. That, I think, is my turn.
Yeah, she almost backs away from you as you slash to her, and meet your mark. Kian, it is your turn.
Can I take a second to see if I glance at Joe? When
Why are you doing this?
she's charmed you. Fuck.
Why are you giving the devil what it wants?
I'm not. She's going to Eldritch Blast. Nat 20. Oh, 1.
Oh,
And an 18. 15 force damage. And there's the 1. 21 force damage. Plus 1 necrotic. 10 force damage. Plus 2 necrotic. she'll glance over, and Henry still looks pretty beat up, right?
Yeah.
Marigold will fly to Henry's shoulder, heal Henry 16, and she continues to glare Vivian down.
Next up is Jacques' turn. Henry, will you please roll a wisdom saving throw?
13.
You take 21 points of psychic damage as Jacques just glares over at you, and you hear this ringing in your head. For a moment, you can't hear the sounds around you. It's like you're around an explosion. And even as the sound fades, a hint of that pain remains.
What the fuck are you doing?
He ignores you. Henry, it is your turn.
He's still charmed, isn't he?
You're still
Yes,
up?
you don't
What?
feel any charm. You don't feel any charm towards Jacques. You do towards Vivian.
Don't start fighting.
Well, I can use my action because I'm going to have him heal himself again. So the vine that is there at the corner of the grease is going to whip out and go for Jacques. If he could make a dexterity saving throw, that'd be cool.
That's a 17.
Oh, that beats it. So upon seeing that this vine has not worked, Henry's going to put the dome between he and Jacques a little bit. So that should still have like the dome coverage, the hut coverage.
Okay. Next up is Vivian's turn. Virgil, 17 piercing damage and just 5 halved, so necrotic damage. She grabs your arm, she bites you through your shirt, through your fabric.
And I'm not disgusting and nasty hurting her. She is hailing from me.
You don't know if she's healing from you, but she's certainly hurting you.
What the fuck?
She vanishes. Kian, you hear the doorknob behind you move as if someone is turning the lock. I should also mention that you're hitting her a lot. Aside from that first hit that Kian made with the bullet, it doesn't seem as if the effect of each of your hits is as dramatic as you would normally expect. Kirit, it's your turn.
Kirit's gonna leave the dome and try and muscle past Kian and Jacques and try and open that door.
It is locked.
He's going to try and open the door with force.
Shouldering
Yeah,
it?
roll a strength check.
That's a 19.
It creaks against your weight, but it does not open.
I'm just gonna move back out of the way, but I'm gonna stay close to Jacques here.
Okay. Virgil, it's your turn.
He makes a dash straight for the door and runs straight through the crowd of people there and through the door. Is she visible on the other side when he
Yeah.
emerges?
How many bodies are out there?
Yeah, Virgil, you appear outside. You see the guard. Beyond the guard, just down the hallway, are 2 more lying on the ground. And then if you turn and look over your shoulder the other way, you see 1 more.
What the fuck? Okay.
And Vivienne has a look of grief on her face as she also whips around and sees the other guard lying there.
Okay. I would like to unlock the door and let my friends out.
Okay.
With my haste action, I would like to strike her with Blue Flame Blade.
Okay.
Please. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
6 slashing and 8 fire total. Bonus. I would like to attempt to blood curse her, to bind her. I will amplify it. It is a strength saving throw.
22.
Oh yeah, that does it.
Okay. She wrenches free of it.
Cool, let me just damage myself really fast. That's my turn.
Kian, you hear her voice behind you. I'll kill him. And it's your turn.
She freezes for a second.
It'll be easy.
He looks to Jacques.
Jacques is just standing there. When Jacques is not moving or speaking. He's pretty neutral in expression and posture.
There is hesitation, and then she looks back and sees Vivian on the other side of the doorway. I won't let that happen. And I think she's gonna pull the gun out again. 19. Yeah?
Right?
Yeah.
Dad?
Why
you
you
grinning?
reaction?
God, did I hit him?
Roll damage.
No.
Well, that's a really great sign.
It's fine. Virgil isn't.
You raise the gun and hit her, like, just point blank. The bullet bursts across her chest, and blood pours from the wound. Again, it starts out sort of crystallizing and still dripping down, almost like it's real, though it clatters when it reaches the ground. But it doesn't stop quickly as it did before. She falls to her knees as it continues to almost like cascade from the wound. It is more blood than you think would be possible from a wound, and for someone to still be up, or as up as she is. Jacques lets out a cry of pain with her, and she raises her hand as if to stem the bleeding, but it doesn't stop beneath her palm. It is Jacques' turn. Jacques is just screaming in pain along with Vivienne. If you want a little peek above the table, if you roll a 19 or a 20 with it, something different happens.
With the gun?
With the special bullet. Henry, it's your turn.
Henry's still fucking charmed.
As she falls, the spell breaks.
From where he is, because conveniently this bed is pretty lined up with the door once the dome has disappeared, when the hut is gone. So he can see this sight, and Vivian's still pretty up, and Jacques is pretty messed up at the moment. And for the gem thingy, the prison to work, they have to be incapacitated, right?
We don't know that.
Yeah, technically you don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's Pokeball rules, where it's more effective if they have a status condition and are low HP.
Yeah.
That's my
honestly.
best guess.
When you did it to Scar, Scar was commanded to do it.
So I guess I'll just walk 30 feet in that direction then.
Okay.
I can't even go out the door, so I'm just gonna slide up next to Kian, looking. Henry's got like 3 layers of dazed right now. The charmed layer has gone away, but he's also been like pretty severely injured in that time and came back from the dead like just today, this morning. Not even this morning, this afternoon perhaps. Hard to tell time when they're like underground in like a dwarf fortress. And so he's perhaps not quite as phased by Jacques' pain as he normally would be. Is, yep, getting his bearings.
Vivienne looks up and raises that hand that now is just encased in that crystalline blood. And
Is she casting a spell?
yes,
Should we make her attack?
she is casting a spell.
You don't have counterspell, do you?
I have a 4. She could roll a 4.
I have-
If she's making a roll.
I will counterspell her with my last 3rd level.
Okay.
I assume I'm rolling for this. Okay. No, let's roll this one. Let's do this. Am I going to regret it? Maybe. I am. That's my 3rd natural one of the night.
You see like a spark of light behind that red crystal, and then it is what the spell says it is, a wall of flame.
Ah,
So these black flickering sort of flames appear.
okay.
It crosses this diagonal line from the outside where Virgil stands into the room across the doorway. It hits Virgil, Kian, and Kirit. I'm going to have all of you make dexterity saving throw.
Well, natural 20.
Nope, not one.
17.
27.
Virgil, you take half damage. The
Uh-huh.
others of you take full damage. It was 18 fire damage.
Ouch. Oh, wait, let me check my thing. Deals damage to me or a creature I can see within 5 feet of me, which is just Kian. She takes 3 psychic damage, please.
And the flames continue to flicker and roar past her turn. It doesn't vanish and fade. And Virgil, it divides you from her, this wall.
Oh, okay.
She is going to stand up and walk away. I'm going to say you can make an attack of opportunity, but it does involve you moving through the wall of flame.
Hey, I'll walk through fire.
So that means that you will take damage again.
Okay. I rolled a dirty 20 to hit her.
AC 17.
So with Sentinel, that means actually she doesn't go anywhere.
Roll another dex save.
21.
You are going to take half damage as you kind of manage to leap back before the flames really take a grip onto you, onto your clothes. So that's 13 in all.
That's reduced.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she freezes in place.
13 slashing and 6 fire.
Is that your turn?
That was my
Oh, wait,
reaction.
that was your reaction. Oh, wait, she needs to make a concentration save. She failed, but she is going to choose to succeed, and the wall of flame stays up. Kira, it's your turn. There is a wall of flame that divides you from the door.
I could still see her through the doorway in the fire, right?
Yes, you can see her.
So I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and she is going to roll a 4 on her wisdom save.
She's gonna succeed.
Okay.
But that's the second one. That's good.
That's something. We're both just like using our metaphysical dice. Ooh. Do you want me to?
I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking about.
I'm just looking at the shiny object in front of me. It's got a 20 face up on it. I don't know how that would interact. But I feel like it's not the moment. I feel like, I don't know, we might need that. Is that crazy? Anyway, I'm gonna back away from the flame so that I'm not in the range where it does harm to me at the end of the turn. Out of melee with Jacques, if that matters.
You move 5 feet away.
Yeah.
Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. And the source is the fire. Yeah, no, that's a 7.
Okay, you take 29 points of fire damage.
Oof.
It almost seems like it follows you, like the flames, instead of just looking upwards, follow you as you back up and almost grab at you. Next up is Virgil.
I would like to attempt to step out of the fire and move here, just opposite her.
Through it.
Yeah, because I was in it, so I will leave it.
You will take damage again for stepping through it.
I have no choice. I'll take it. I have to leave it.
Okay, roll dex.
Okay. Yep, that's good.
Do you get advantage on dex rolls?
I'm blade singing, so yeah.
Oh.
21.
It's 25 points of fire damage, halved.
Okay. I'm still up. I would like to try and blood curse her again. I am not amplifying this one. It's another strength save.
17.
Ah, she just made it. That's okay. I will use my action to attack her. And the first one is a no. Second one is no. But my haste action, I will try again. Let's blue flame blade her. I don't hit it all 3 times in a row. We're
Okay.
good. We're doing really great out here.
You're feeling a little shaky, perhaps, from walking through fire multiple times.
Yeah.
Does a
Leave me alone.
does a 23 hit you?
You sick freak. No, he casts shield.
Okay. Does a 32 hit you?
That's excessive. Yeah, I'll allow that one.
Take 17 piercing damage and 15 necrotic damage.
He's down. Yeah, he falls.
And as you fall, Vivian straightens back up, wipes the blood from her mouth with a look of disgust on her face. And the rest of you can see the shape of her. But Kian, close to the wall of flame, you see her as she begins to walk down the hallway away from this room, moving quickly. Jacques is still the other side of this wall of flame, crouched on the ground and weeping as if he was the one that you shot in the chest. And I think that is the perfect place for us to end our session for tonight.
Yeah,
There might not be any other vampires outside this room, so...
Errol is fine. Who was talking shit at the start? Who was that? Before it turned into low. Who the fuck?
Was that just?
Was that just Dad?
Just Ken?
Was that just our father?
Not believing in us.
Oh, hey, do we think that Lo is okay? Do you think that...
After this? Are they?
Oh, that kind of okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Let's
No,
let-
I've been
let's-
wondering.